We didn't really kill all those people.
The people of Burkittsville turned into horrible creatures. I killed all of them, but then they transformed back into humans. I had no choice. I lost control of myself. I killed those people. I remember seeing the stranger. He was standing above me, looking down. God, I was dead. I was shot through the head. But the gun was in my hand. I wonder what it all means. This town must be really getting to me.
She literally, this isn't an inner dialogue. She's literally talking out loud to herself.
Forest or something, so I wouldn't have been forced to kill them.
I can't pretend like I don't do that, though. I guess in that little moment where she just kind of like her head hit the pillow, she fell asleep. And had a crazy dream.
I can't carry all my gear in town. I'll get it before I go into the woods.
Okay. What is that on the floor? We'll never know. Alright, so now I need to go to... Here? Yeah. I'm looking for the man that shot my paw.
Hold it. Stop right there.
Are you Sheriff Bowers?
I know why you're here. Martinsburg's out of my jurisdiction. Check with the sheriff there.
We've done that, thank you. But there's been no sign of Jenny since she vanished. We are completely out of leads, and my sister's getting desperate. So I decided to come here and see...
And you think Rustin Parr took your niece? Listen, lady, 8 children disappeared from this town. One of them is back home right now, staring at the corner of his room. The other 7 we dug out of shallow graves in Parr's basement. We searched every corner of that house. There was nothing else there. Be on your way.
How rude, dude. There's that axe I took. So in her dream, she like totally
Sheriff had
envisioned
all 7 kids we found
accurately the inside of Town Hall.
I'd like to see his house.
The Parr place? Yeah. Well, you see, the day they sentenced Parr, a lot of folks, well, they got all worked up and went out to his house, burned it to the ground.
They destroyed the house?
Now, these people have been through hell this year. Now, I'm not excusing what they did, but tempers were running hot. Some of these people lost their children. And it's not like there was anything left out there anyway. We went over the entire place with a fine-tooth comb. We found everything we needed to put Parr away for good. This trial was quick.
Is there any way I could talk to the judge who presided? I've got some questions I'd like to ask.
Well, that trial must have worn him out because he just, up and left without telling anyone. I came in and that sign was on the door. It's not really like him, but he's earned a few days off.
There's a note on the door. On vacation back next Monday.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Can I still take this axe? Because,
I'd better not tamper with this.
The nightmares have started all over again.
Sorry, ma'am. If there's anything else we can do to help.
Charlie, get
Absolutely, it would be useful.
How might I speak to Parr myself?
Hobart, that'll be enough of that.
Cheapers, man.
We got our hands plenty full around here without having the problems of other towns dumped in our laps.
Dumped.
You go take your troubles to Sheriff Bram in Martinsburg. You leave me and my officers alone. You got it? The Parr case is closed.
I thought he was already dead at this point. I thought they already hung him. Because I misinterpreted some of the dialogue earlier. Always gotta... With the,
I'd better not tamper with this.
Oh, come on. There nobody's looking. I'll use this as an opportunity to nosy around the rest of the dang place. Or not. I'll go back outside then.
The sheriff has proven less than helpful. He's on edge and openly hostile to me. The deputy, on the other hand, might be willing to help. I should talk to him when the sheriff isn't around. That these people destroyed the crime scene is infuriating. There's no way that this backwater sheriff could have found the clues that I suspect littered that place. So much evidence lost.
Indeed. I'd be pretty upset about that too. So then maybe to the library. I'm thinking the library. Yeah.
Ah, nice to see you again, Miss Holliday. Still interested in learning about our local legends?
Doi.
Absolutely.
This book will reveal many things to you.
What
As a
is
single
that
source,
portrait
it
on the
doesn't
wall?
constitute proof, but I have other volumes that verify its claims.
Well, books can only explain so much. But thank you. I'm sure I'll find it fascinating.
Now please leave me alone. You gonna read it out loud, dog?
Finally, I found someone in this little town that doesn't get on my nerves. The town librarian, Peter Durant, is well educated.
She's talking
and
out loud
successful.
again.
He also seems to be the sole link to the real history of Burkittsville. I tried to instill some doubt in him, but he's rock solid in his beliefs. He gave me a book entitled Frederick County Tales of the Supernatural. Mostly superstitions and local folklore. The few entries that mention
Yeah,
the Blair Witch
for real.
don't
That
offer
was
anything beyond what Springhouse has already
an
done.
interesting looking fellow. They're having some trouble with that chair. Oof. Frederick County Tales of the Supernatural, which would mean like very natural. Anyway, Colonel Nathaniel Blair founded Blair Township in 1634. For over 100 years, the village grew quietly and happily. In 1785, several children accused Ellie Kedward of luring them to her home in order to take their blood. When they showed the wounds to their parents, the village rose in outrage and trekked through the woods to Kedward's secluded shack, filled with witchcraft paraphernalia. Kedward's house served as adequate proof that the woman was a witch. Immediately found guilty of witchcraft, Kedward was banished from the village in the middle of the winter and presumed dead. The following year, the daughter of the town magistrate disappeared. Over the course of the next few months, every child who had accused Ellie Kedward of witchcraft vanished. Fearing a curse or the active vengeance of the witch herself, the people fled Blair. They fled the bear in the Blair Woods as well. Village deserted for 50 years. Wait, what? Leaving the village deserted for 50 years. When the rumors and legends of the Blair Witch had faded, Peter Branwell Burkitt founded a new settlement called Burkittsville atop the foundation of Blair in 1824. Bad idea, dude. Apart from the drowning death of a 10-year-old girl the following year, Burkittsville seemed unaffected by any lingering curses from the so-called Blair Witch. 60 years later, in 1886, a young girl named Robin Weaver was reported missing. The immediate fear was that the Schnellgeist, or Snallygaster, Schnellgeist, or Snallygaster? That's not Schnell as in fast ghost. Snallygaster had gotten her. Rumors of the mythical beast had been prevalent in the days leading up to her disappearance. Search parties were dispatched, but the girl returned on her own shortly thereafter. One of the search parties did not return. Weeks later, a group of hunters found the missing search party atop Coffin Rock, bound hand to foot in a ritualistic formation, their insides pulled from them into the center of that horrible circle. Strange marks had been made on their flesh. Hunters went into a town to find help, but when they returned to Coffin Rock, the corpses were gone without a trace. This is old stuff. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was this that made me think that they had already hung Rustin Parr. That's fine, though. I'm glad he's still alive. It gives me the opportunity to talk to him. No, stop. Mess up my capture, did I? All right.
I should leave this book with Mr. Durant.
Oh yeah, don't steal the book.
Is this everything that's been written concerning the Blair Witch?
Believe any of it now?
Interesting, but hardly conclusive.
Believe any of it now.
I was wondering if you might have a map of the forest.
Yes,
You
please.
should see about getting a map from the sheriff's office. They made one when they went out there to investigate Parr's house.
Back to the sheriff's office. Boop. Or town hall, rather. Okay. Think they went. Did they go in here?
I'm not going to bother the sheriff.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, I think they just went into the sheriff's
A note
office.
on the door. On vacation back next Monday.
If I snoop around in here. Nope. Well, dang. Maybe that's something I have to come back for and talk to the deputy about. I'll bet you that's what it is. About here. Maybe that's just somebody's house. Anyway, for that beef jerky. Pork loins. No, thank you. Spookhouse greetings, General Storekeeper.
What do you want?
I'm looking for my niece.
She's not here.
Thank you. I can see that. But she's been missing for months. We think she's been kidnapped. Now, perhaps Rustin Parr.
I told the police everything I know about Parr. He came in here and said,
Did you explain that bow tie to them?
Then the police found the missing kids at his place. End of story. Now, is there anything you'd like to buy? This is a store, after all.
You have any jerky?
I'd like to purchase a map of the forest.
There we go.
Lady, I have maps of streets. They don't make maps of forests. I'm not running a tourist shop here.
Bro, you
Anything
should
else
capitalize.
I can help you with?
What do you have hiding behind this door? Oh. Alright, let me try to talk to him one more time.
No loitering, please.
I'm on the move, pal.
I'd appreciate it if you left now.
Alright, well, Yep, none of my money for you. You're not gonna get one fraction of this shiny nickel I found the other night. Back in the diner, maybe? Is that Pie Man?
Welcome back, Miss Holliday. Sleep well last night?
Oh, not really. I had the most disturbing dream.
Haven't we all? I doubt anybody in this town's getting much sleep lately. Can I get you something to eat?
Just coffee, thanks.
Just coffee.
So, have you talked to the sheriff about your niece yet?
I did, unfortunately.
Ooh, I think I know what you mean. He's not a particularly jolly fellow to begin with. To be quite honest, sometimes he's even downright mean, especially to women. But he's been unusually cranky even for him. Speak of the devil.
And the devil doth appear. He looks more like he doesn't look like a sheriff, he looks like a drill sergeant.
What can I get for you? The usual?
You bet.
See you
Maggot.
later, hun.
Alright. Now that you've had a few drinks in you, Sheriff.
A damn fine cup of coffee.
You want to watch your mouth, Hale. Ladies are present.
Well, he was talking about pie death last night, so...
Sorry, I'm all out of stories for the time being.
Okay, the sheriff is here.
Now's my chance to speak to the deputy alone. He obviously wanted to talk before, but the sheriff put a quick stop to that.
Like a douche. Like a giant douche. Very awkwardly make my way back uptown.
Ma'am? Miss Holliday?
Yes?
Well, since the sheriff isn't here right now, I wanted to tell you. Well, I can't offer you much help, but this might be of some use. Every so often I find these crazy stick figures in Parr's cell. And for the life of me, I can't figure out how he gets them in there.
Would you be able to give one to me?
Well, I had no need of them, so I've always thrown them out. Sorry.
Threw them away?
I wish there was more I could do to help.
Well, actually, there is. Do you have a map that would lead me to Parr's house?
You know, there's nothing left out there but smoldering wood.
Yes, but I still need to see it for myself. Look, I'm sure we don't have much time before the sheriff gets back, and I can't waste it playing games. You seem like a good man, and I hope I can trust you.
Trust me with what?
I'm a doctor, working for a secret government agency that deals specifically with cases like Rustin Parr.
I'm talking about blowing your own cover.
And what agency would that be?
If I told you, it wouldn't be much of a secret, would it?
I suppose not. What about your missing niece?
A
The missing
ruse.
niece is a fabrication, a cover story. It's important that you believe me now, Mr. Hobart.
Call me Charlie. You know, Sheriff Bowers would lock you up if he heard the things you just told me.
I know, but I had to take that chance. Please, Charlie, I need that map.
The sheriff would have my hide if he found it missing. I'll tell you what.
Do you know where it is, man?
I gotta warn you, though. The map isn't complete. It'll get you close, but you'll have to find the house on your own once you get there. The path leading into the forest is behind the school.
Thank you, Charlie.
She just winked at him. Alright, map in hand.
At least now I have a map to what's left of Parr's house.
Uh-oh. I mean, he's not in a corner.
Here before, in that dream. Even the window is shattered.
Oh, hello there, young lady. I was so deep in prayer I didn't hear you come in.
I can return later if you're busy.
But I heard you talking out loud to yourself just now.
God is eternal. He'll always be there when I return. But you're here now. You must be Elspeth Holliday. What can I do for you?
Word gets around fast in this town.
I'll say a prayer.
Yeah, it's
for
just like a
your
little small stretch of
I'd
street.
rather find an explanation in Burkittsville. After the Rustin Parr trial,
Ghost.
I started wondering if maybe he...
Oh, no, not possible.
Well, is there anything at all you can tell me about Parr?
His is a lost soul.
That's all?
A little rude. Lost soul, like, as in injected by a pain elemental lost soul? Excuse me, sir. I have more things I want to talk to you about.
Out of curiosity, what happened to that stained glass window behind you?
It's a mystery. I just found it that way last Sunday morning.
Uh-huh. And I am just going to very casually... Oh, look, the door's unlocked. Shortcut. Make sure these people are still in their graves. Starting to think that was less of a dream and more of a sleepwalking session. All right. Let me in, let me in. Okay, church, gas station, diner, library. I guess I gotta check in with this dude real quick. If he's here.
By the way, the Robin Weaver incident was mentioned in the book you loaned me. Since you were actually there, do you remember anything they might have missed?
Well, there was one man that stands out in my mind. He came in right in the middle of everything.
Is it a
He had
disembodied
massive
voice?
wound on his head
Where is he?
and claimed he had no memory. Robin Weaver's
Oh.
grandmother called him some biblical name. What was it? Oh, yes, Lazarus, like the man that was raised from the dead. I talked to him briefly, skeptical of his intentions, you know, but I doubt he had anything to do with Robin's disappearance. He was pretty keen on finding her.
What happened to him?
As
I'm
any
not
kidnapper would.
sure. Just sort of disappeared. Maybe the witch got him.
Funny. Ha 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 ha.
Yep. Burkittsville has a strange history. Amazing stuff.
Word. It's the best. I want to get like a large size print of that portrait and put it on my wall. Oh, I haven't been in here. Oh, there's the bank. I'm a little short on cash. Hey, buddy.
Still working hard to finish this story. Had a chance to see the sheriff yet?
The sheriff doesn't seem interested in my case.
Yeah, the Parr murders have taken a big toll on old Junior.
Great shot.
I've been told several stories about the Blair Witch.
Yeah, and you've been in town, what, a day? I've heard 'em all. There's definitely something in those woods, though. You ever been out there?
No, but I plan to.
Well, don't become a headline, Miss Holliday.
Whoa. Not
Feel
exactly
free to come back if you have any more questions.
LA Noir levels of facial animation. But it's fine.
There's nothing of interest in that direction.
The bank. You put that nickel into a savings account. Let it draw interest. Okay, where was... School was this way, right? 2 swings. How many children attend this school? She's dead. Spookhouse greetings.
Excuse me? Oh, good Lord.
School marm?
Hello there. I'm sorry. I must have drifted off.
What were you
I can
thinking?
return later if you like. No, don't rush off. I'm Suzanne Ascot. Can I help you? My name is Elspeth Holliday. I'm here in search of my missing niece. Oh, no. This nightmare is endless. Are you all right?
She looks a little
All
stressed, man.
right. How could I possibly be all right? Over half my students were slaughtered. My children.
Oh.
I know what's happened must have taken a terrible toll on you. I wish there was something I could do. You'll have to excuse me. I haven't been myself lately. No, there's nothing you can do for me. Thank you, though. I'm terribly sorry about your niece. Why don't you just leave town? Get away for a while.
Why don't you just get out of here?
But that's up to my husband. Your husband? Mm-hmm. Stephen Ascot, pastor of the church. I've asked him, begged him to move away, but he refuses. He says that without him, no one would be left in the town to appeal to God. Satan would swallow Burkittsville whole. But we've already lost 8 of our beautiful children.
7.
8? Now, I thought only 7 died. Mm-hmm. Kyle Brody. Well, he isn't dead, but how could anyone say he's alive? Poor boy. He'll never be the same. What's wrong with him? After he escaped from Parr, he became unreachable. He doesn't eat, he doesn't sleep, he doesn't talk. That's awful. He must have been severely traumatized. I just wish there was some way to pull those terrible memories out of his head. I do too. Especially after a glimpse of what's in his mind. He drew this a few weeks ago. Some weird scribbles and symbols with the words, "Leave me alone." That is disturbing. Yes, I know. I almost stopped going by to check on him after I saw this. It's just so heartbreaking. Would you mind if I kept this? Well,
Awkward silence.
if you want it. I know I'd be happy never to see it again. Would it be possible for me to see Kyle? That's not a good idea. He's not big on strangers anymore. He's not the only one. You could always try, though. I'd love to have your help if you think there's a way you can break through to him. The Brody house is out behind the hotel.
Okay. Hang on. I feel like I messed my... Stop running into the desk. Talk to the nice lady one more time.
If you must see them, the Brodys live in the house behind the hotel.
Okay. I have a new destination.
The children Parr murdered accounted for half of the town's child population, and now it seems that the one survivor, a boy named Kyle Brody, is lost in a world of his own. The local school teacher, Suzanne Ascot, has been keeping track of Kyle's progress.
Look, her mouth is moving. Why does she talk out loud to herself?
One of the boy's drawings.
Ugh.
There are strange symbols in the sketch that resemble alphabetic characters. Almost runic, but nothing I recognize. There might be something more to these markings. Perhaps Kyle saw these symbols at Rustin Parr's house. If the townspeople hadn't burned the place to the ground, I could get samples and possibly translate the alphabet. Kyle Brody's house is behind the motel. I'll try to meet with him myself.
Yeah, it's broken, so it is too loud and comes out of her mouth. Is there an alley over? Yeah. I didn't even see this. Burkittsville. They should have. Missed opportunity.
How can I help you, ma'am?
Mrs. Brodie, I'm Elspeth Holliday. My sister...
Yes, I've heard about you, and I am sorry for your loss, but you'll find no answers here.
I'd like to speak with Kyle to see if he remembers anything about Jenny.
You will do no such thing. Listen, Miss Holliday, I know the pain your family must be going through, but I don't know if my son will ever be the same. Some days he seems like he's making progress, and then he slips back away from me. It's a mother's worst nightmare. Since they found him in Parr, she's been like the walking dead. Oh, God, it rips my heart out to see
Is she allowed to say that?
every day. Please, just go away. Just go. Don't bother my family anymore, for God's sake. We've been through enough.
Bro, I just
Goodbye,
got here.
Miss Holliday.
Just met Kyle Brodie's mother. She's in pretty bad shape, and the boy's even worse. He sits on his porch, staring blankly off into space and clutching a ragged teddy bear. I'm convinced now that Pa was
Shoved
practicing
into his
some form of
armpit.
black magic. The symbols in Kyle's sketch are too uniform to be random scrawlings. They must be characters of some sort of alphabet, something that burned into his memory. They have some similarity with the demonic scripture I've seen. But how would Rustin Parr have learned a demon's alphabet? I'm ready to go into the woods now. I better take my gear with me.
Sweet. That's my cue. Better go get my guns.
I'm ready to go into the woods now. I better take my gear with me.
Uh-huh. Grab all of the things. +3 longsword. Okay. I'm gonna back off. Yeah, hopefully anyway. I'd say at least half the townspeople here in Burkittsville have been quite rude.
I shouldn't stray far from town.
So that's not the way. Behind the school, that just leads back to the cemetery. So, over here. Open the gate! It begins. These woods are pretty dark for it being the day. It must be.
Finally, to Pa's house, and perhaps visit Coffin Rock as well.
They have a dense canopy.
The map grows awfully vague this far from town. I'm close to Pa's house, but I'll have to fill in my own details from here.
Okay. Why did that switch resolutions? Yes, very ink and paint club like Mickey Mouse cartoon transitions. Crap. I'm probably gonna have to be checking the map all over the place. Okay. Oh no, as for right now, I guess I just explore. Robin Weaver. I didn't do this. I don't know where she was though. I guess for right now, I just run around and map out the woods. Not the least bit suspicious. Did I go in a big circle there? Ooh. Oh no! I just got game overed. Well, that was brutal. Hey pal, can I
Miss Holliday,
use your phone?
Hello.
enjoying your stay so far?
Well, I might fare better if I had a telephone in my room.
Oh, well, you see, this is a small town. We only got 2 phones. One's in the sheriff's office. The other's at the school in case of emergencies. We got a couple of telegraph machines, though. I got one right here.
That will do. Can you send a wire now?
Suppose so. Where to?
The spook house.
This address, please.
Ready.
Have some leads. Stop. Tell S to stay home. Stop. Love, Elspeth. Stop.
All done.
Thank you.
Send nudes. Stop. One last thing. Let me run back over here real quick. In order for me to be able to use that, I'd have to be basically following the walkthrough the whole time. And I'm not trying to do that. Oh, what is this?
Hello. Where did you come from?
Indeed.
Help me? Did Kyle draw this?
Uh-oh.
I'd best keep this one to myself.
Excuse me, miss. I've come to bother you some more. If I figure out how your stairs work. There.
Goodbye, Miss Holliday.
Fine, I'll just speak to the young boy Brody without your permission. Or go inside your house. It's locked? She's right there. Okay. Alright, so that didn't help anything. Alright. Okay. The river. Don't step into the water. Just go around this way. Is that an item? Or no? I think it was just a weird light thing happening. Yeah, I guess. These woods are scary. Coffin Rock. Hello. Ooh.
I smell burnt wood. Parr's house must be nearby.
Indeed. Getting closer. And it's getting darker.
I found Parr's house.
Uh-oh.
Well, what's left of it anyway. The people from Burkittsville were quite thorough in demolishing this place. I was hoping that some of the interior would have survived, but they've nearly leveled the place. But there were markings on the wall. I can just barely make them out.
Is
if I'd only been able to see these before
molten
the house was burned down.
wood floors.
Perhaps if I wipe some of this grime away... Oh, it's no use. The walls are too burnt.
Oh. She dropped her cloth.
Where did my kerchief go? Huh, it couldn't have just disappeared. Well, there's nothing more I can do here. Time to move on. There's still one other place around here I want to see. According to legend, the Blair Witch has made a number of sacrifices on Coffin Rock. I was told it was near Parr's house.
Okay. Yes, the floor is literally lava. Ooh. How do I get back out of this leveled house? There's the stairs. Whoops. That was a superior dismount she just performed. Oh, I got a thingy on my thing. Alright. Let's explore for some Coffin Rock action.
Coffin Rock should be around here somewhere.
Not through there, I guess. Yeesh. I'm assuming when it's spikes like that, it means I'm going the right way. Now it's not doing anything. Uh-oh. Oh, stock sound effects. Where am I? Whoa. It got real dark. Real dark and purple. Is that it? No, Coffin Rock, well, I mean, I don't know how they would do it for the game. Coffin Rock wasn't, I don't think it was tall like that. It was pretty flat on the top. Ooh, careful. Well, I mean, it's the closest thing I've seen to it so far. Yeah, let me go back this way. That's not it. Ugh.
Something very strange has happened. I've entered an area of unnatural darkness. I heard strange sounds and saw some sort of movement. Things seem to be back to normal now. I'll need to analyze my recordings of those odd noises. This is strange. Someone has placed piles of stones and odd stick figures here. They appear to be roughly in the shape of a human. Perhaps it's ceremonial or symbolic. I don't know if these stones have anything to do with what I just experienced, but there seems to be a deliberate purpose to their arrangement.
I would
If there
say.
is witchcraft involved, there's no telling what sort of booby traps are attached to these things. I'd best leave everything as is.
You don't want to kick them all over? Alright. Okay. Anyway. Moving on. West. And then north.
So this is Coffin Rock.
Okay, so that was Coffin Rock.
I have to say, I can feel something. There's something oppressive about this area. The air feels thick, dank.
Dank.
Constant electricity. My senses aren't picking up anything. No ghosts anyway. But this is definitely a place that has witnessed evil. I wish I could bring the whole team out here. But it would obviously attract too much attention. There just might be something in these woods. I certainly can't explain that brief darkness. I'll have to look into that when I get back into town. Something powerful is hiding in these woods. Spookhouse requires more than just a bad feeling to warrant a full investigation. Unless I actually see anything, this case is closed. I need to get back to my hotel room. I'll report to Spookhouse that I've found nothing. Right, back to the hotel. I'll let Spookhouse know I've found nothing. That should amuse Stranger.
Wow, you're just gonna give up?
The cans and sticks are gone. I could have sworn this is where they were.
Oh, crap. I totally went, like, way super far out of the way to... Almost got stuck there.
I don't remember the path turning like this before. This doesn't correspond to the map.
Oh, terrific. And a dead end.
Here again? Oh, now I'm positive I've been walking in circles. Admit it, Elspeth. You are lost. How are you going to find your way back now?
A wise owl will guide me. How bizarre. Whoa. This is Jason Voorhees' shack.
Va Otama. Welcome to my home. Please come in.
Is
Thank
that
you.
your owl?
I'm Elspeth Holliday.
Call me Gigoi. In these woods, you should hold your name close to your heart. When someone knows your true name, they have power over you.
But didn't you just tell me your name?
No, I told you what you may call me. My true name, I keep to myself.
Interesting.
I see.
Worry not. I will protect your name.
I followed a white owl here.
De Asja. The white owl is a symbol of great wisdom. It only reveals itself to those who are truly worthy. You must tell me now what it is you seek.
I'm in search of my niece, Jenny.
There is no need for you to lie.
I don't
Yeah,
know what you
don't
mean.
lie to the man.
You have no sister. You have two brothers, one elder, one younger.
How do you know that?
I told you, names are powerful things.
All right. I'm here in search of the Blair Witch.
I see. And do you truly believe in such things as witches?
I've seen witchcraft, actually performed some myself.
Yes, I see that. I can also sense that you prefer not to rely on any powers beyond your own. You open your heart only to what your eyes and ears tell you.
That's true, but all I've encountered here are myths and legends.
All myths and legends are rooted in truth.
I'm not so sure.
It may be merely a grain of truth, but it is there always.
Are you saying the Blair Witch exists?
I've heard the stories of your Blair Witch. I've known these woods for many years, and never have I seen such a witch.
What have you seen?
When the white man settled these lands, he brought his own evils with him. But this land was not without evil even before the arrival of the white man. Even before my people lived here. This is Givnur, or sight. While you wear it, you may see signs of the evil that was here even before this forest.
Give no?
Now, return to your people. Givnur will allow you to find your way back.
Good deal.
Change these woods. The forest twists under your feet, causing you to walk in circles. With Givnur, you may find your way out. But take heed, there are forces stronger than Givnur, and its sight might not always work.
Why are you helping me?
Because you are in need of help. And you are the only person who can help me.
Of course he wants something in
Can't you give me
return.
a straight answer.
You, of all people, should understand the importance of keeping secrets. Is that not your task? Hiding the truth from those who would suffer by knowing?
How could you know that?
Knowing the truth is simple. Knowing what to do with it is not.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
I can tell you many things, but you have to know which questions to ask. Come back to me once you've learned more about this place. You'll have questions then, and I will have answers.
Thank you for your help.
We help each other.
And with that, out of here. Alright, so is that it?
I've just met a peculiar native man named Asgaya Gagoi. He claims, well, he said many things. Extremely puzzling. He knew some very specific things about me that he couldn't possibly have known. He displays authentic perception. He warned me to keep my name secret. Usually, though, such precautions are encountered with demonology. Demons. He implied that the evil that occupies these woods existed before Ellie Kedward or any other white settlers. So even before the Blair Witch, there was something dark in this forest. I'll have to check the library for Native American folklore about demons in these hills. I wonder if the Blair Witch made some pact with a local demon. Night has fallen. I've got to get back to town.
Interesting. Fishing goggles, sketch. After Black Hills. That nickel. Okay. Oh! Some sort of demon dog that did not alert my sensors at all. Oh no, there's something even worse over there. What is this, Resident Evil? No, you gotta... There you go. Oh, nice dodge. It's a stick guy. I'm thinking bullets probably don't work on him too well.
I've just killed a creature that I can only describe as a monstrous black dog. I fail to see any connection, however, between this beast and the Blair Witch. Dogs like this aren't traditionally familiars to witches.
But what about the Blair Witch stick figure thing? A wood golem that is apparently still following me. Well, how am I supposed to use the thing to get out of here? Check the old map. See if it's working now. It is. Okay. But nothing connects those two. How did I get here in the first place? Yeah, I guess so. It's the only explanation. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, hey, there's that thing is. Oh, no. Can I attack that thing? It's not very corporeal.
This wasn't here before. Some sort of structure. Not physical, but I can still see it.
What?
Oh, the Givna necklace as Gaia gave me. As much as I hate the thought of trekking back out here tomorrow, it's getting a little too late for comfort. I can follow my map back to town.
Can you? You sure? Oh no. Doggy. No! Whoa, that was loud. He's not responding very well to the taser. Oh no! Alright. Just let me, I just gotta, thank you. I'm low on health. Ugh, that thing. Feeling a little crowded here, guys. Oh, Bluey Blano, run away from it! Alright. Checking the map. I am there. So north, I guess. Coffin Rock. Yeah. I mean, I guess just one of the norths. But not that one, because that's Coffin Rock. So northwest. We'll try northwest. Because that at least appears to be towards town, which is important. This has gotta be it.
Trees are blocking my way.
What in the world? This is a boss? A scorpion boss? Bro, I do not have the anything to fight this. Hang on, what are my... Do I have an inventory I can look at? Oh, I'm dead. She died, yeah, a very Alone in the Dark style decapitating death.
These trees
Oh,
are
never
blocking
mind.
my way.
So I'm getting like no feedback. I can't tell if I'm hurting the thing or not. And I am out of ammo for that thing. Run, 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 run. Yeah, I have ammo for that thing too. Did I get it? No, I didn't. Oh, no, I did. I think I did get it. Very nice. Okay, quick save real quick. Before the stickman gets me. Alright, pick that thing up. Never mind then.
The creature I just destroyed was enormous. Oh, here's hoping there aren't any more that size around here.
Indeed.
Finally, the path back to town. Maybe I can get back in time to get a couple hours sleep before dawn.
That. Uh-oh.
There is no way I could have missed that before. Either it wasn't there, or I couldn't see it because I didn't have this amulet.
One or the other. Whoop. Day 3, suddenly.
I didn't plan on running through my supplies so quickly. I'll have to get more before returning to the forest.
Yeah, we totally used like every dang thing. Alright.